Hi loves, it's Jackie and welcome to Destined for a Little Extra. Today I'm going to show you how I do my 5-minute go-to makeup look. So if you like this look and you want to see how, please continue watching. Thanks, dolls! So this is my face right after I have cleansed my face, put on my moisturizer and my serums, and now I'm just ready to go. So don't mind the scrunchie. I just got this on my best friend's birthday. I wrote a blog post about it, but to me, like, scrunchies are back, and they were like the big bows of the 1990s. So I'm rocking the scrunchie today as I get ready to go out. So the first thing that I start with is I just take a pore, like a primer. And this is the Clean Slate Smoothing Primer from Tarte. And I just take my ring finger on both hands and I just rub in that primer. And I kind of make upside down triangles on both sides. And this just helps fill in any pores because this is the 5-minute makeup look. I'm not going to be wearing foundation. So this is just a way that I kind of fill in any pores that I may have or anything that is just not, not smooth looking, I guess I should say. So the next thing that I use, this is the By Terry Cellular Rose Brightening Serum. And I like this because it provides some coverage for me in the wintertime when I'm not necessarily the same color as my body on my face because I exfoliate. So this is a great way to just add some overall color. It is not a foundation. It is a CC serum, so it's really more color correcting than anything. So I just take that, blend that down over my ears, down my neck, and kind of fill in any area that all over my face, just to kind of bring some color and life back in. Because especially in the wintertime, especially with exfoliating my face, I really lose my tan. Then after that, I kind of let that sit in. And I move on to my concealer. Now for this concealer, I'm going to take my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, and I am going to take the Laura Mercier, and this is their Secret Camouflage Concealer, and I wear the shade SC5. And this is a dual compact. It has a darker side or a lighter side on one side and a darker side on the other. As you can see, I've hit pan. This is how much I use it. And I just take my damp beauty sponge after I've already gotten it wet, and I really I took just a towel and I just wring it out. And so I have my damp beauty sponge, and I'm just going to put on that lighter side, kind of just press into that concealer. And then I'm going to take, starting under my eye, and just go down, over, down, and over. And because this beauty sponge is shaped, like, really makes the perfect under eye shape. So I'm going to do that again. So I'm going to take the other side, and I'm going to go underneath my nose and down, and then up and out. And this just gives us the illusion that everything is kind of cleaned up. And then I always take whatever is excess on there and I do my T-zone, just because that's where I tend to get oily and I tend to just have some things that I just want to conceal up, but it just makes it look like it's all put together. And so that's the basis of my base for today. Then I come back in and I take a bronzer. This is Chanel, and this is the Le Beige bronzer in Deep, and this is what it looks like. And I featured this on my holiday makeup look if anybody saw that in our live videos. But I'm just going to take a fluffy brush, and this is a MAC 168, and I'm going to take it into my bronzer, and I'm going to start on my cheekbones and blend up into my hairline, and I'm going to use the technique that I talked about before in my holiday videos, but I'm going to make a number 3 on the side of my face. So I'm going to start in the middle, and I'm going to make a 3 going here and here, all the way down. And that's just going to give me an illusion again, of just that contour lines. I'm really going to blend in because I don't have a lot of product on my face. So, you know, this is really going to take in. So usually I start in the middle, but that one I started up. And I just blend down and under, making that. And then I always take whatever is excess and I kind of go down my neck so that my neck doesn't look like a different color than my face. And I just blend in. So as you can see, already my face is starting to kind of come together. I already look like I have a product on, but really I've only put on 3 things. I put a CC cream on, just a little bit of a primer, and then some foundation and now bronzer. So really 4 things. So after that, I'm going to come back in and I'm going to take a blush. Now this is whatever blush that you want to take. I am going to use this particular blush by Chanel, and this is Rosewood, and this is part of their collection. And so I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is a MAC 187, and I'm just going to blush it in here and start at the apple of my cheeks and bring down, and I'm just going to buff in that blush. Again, take this to the side, start in the apple, and blush down. I'm just going to bring that all out, and that's just going to bring some color and life back into my face. And at this point, I usually like to kind of buff out anything that, you know, any lines. So I like to buff together that contour and that blush just to kind of make it all put together. So that is I'm pretty much done with my face, opposed to I'm going to add a little bit of highlight, but I'm going to wait on that until I finish my eyes. So with my eyes today, I don't have anything on them, just residual mascara from whatever would stay on there from last night. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take any light eyeshadow. So I'm going to use the Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D. And in there, I'm going to take 2 of their lightest colors. So I'm actually going to take, let's go to the side. I'm going to take this light color right here, and then this color right here. And I am going to mix those 2 together, and I'm just going to apply them right on top of my eyes. So this particular brush doesn't have anything on it. And this is the Eco Tools brush. And I'm going to come in and I'm just going to take and put all over the eye. And you're going to see it's just going to be a little bit of a light color. We're going to add some just dimension in that. And that's going to just brighten up my eye. Again, I'm going to take a little bit of this color and a little bit of this one. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to start in the middle and then I'm going to sweep out. And what I do is I apply the product and then I do windshield wiper motions and I always spin in that outer corner. I just feel like it makes everything kind of come together. So that is all I'm going to do for eyeshadow. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in with my eyeliner. So I'm going to take 2 different types of eyeliner today. I'm going to take Clinique's, and this is their Pretty Easy liquid eyeliner. And then I'm also going to take Marc Jacobs eyeliner. And I'm going to come in here real close. And I am going to take Marc Jacobs, and I'm just going to underline halfway the bottom of my eye. So from outer here and under. And then I'm going to do the same with this side. So I'm going to take a step back so you can see at this point. So if you can see, my eyeliner only goes from the outer corner about halfway to the middle. And that's what I want to be able to blend it out. So the next I'm going to come in with this Pretty Easy, and this is a felt tip eyeliner, and I'm going to come in and I'm going to, let's see if we can do this here. I'm going to make that real dramatic line all across the top of my eyes. So really, I don't want to look like I have a huge thick line, but what I want to do is I just kind of want to darken that lash line so you can see the difference between eyes. So again, I'm going to come over here. And so then after that, I'm going to come back and I'm going to take a black eyeshadow, and you can use any black eyeshadow, and this is the Natasha Denona Blackest Black. And I'm going to come back in with a pencil brush, and this is just on the opposite side of the Eco Tools ones that I was using, and I'm going to go underneath that lash line, and I'm just going to buff out everything that I laid down. And you're gonna see that I'm gonna take and do the exact same thing on the top, but be careful on the top because I'm not going to take this all the way in. I'm only going to go about to the middle of the eye because I want it really to just look like the outside of that eye was really dramatic. So again, I'm gonna take my pencil brush and I'm gonna come underneath. I'm gonna push down. And I'm gonna go to the inside. Then I'm going to take whatever's left over and I'm going to just smudge out that top lash line all the way till about the middle of the eye. Okay, then I'm going to take my pencil brush and blend in that other side. And that's about it. That's all we're going to do for eyes. So then next what I do is I come in with my favorite mascara. Now I like two different mascaras for my particular eye shape. I like a mascara that I would wear on my top eyelash and then one I would wear on my bottom eyelash. So I'm going to start with the top and I'm going to come in with Chanel, and this is the Chanel La Volume number 10. It looks like this. And I am going to apply that to my eyes. And I'm going to start on the outer corner. I'm going to roll up. And then I'm just going to move that product around. And I always make sure that I like to get all of my inside lashes and my outside lashes just because I feel like they're the most dramatic. And you know me, never a fear of drama in this household. And then lastly, I'm going to take, this is MAC Extended Play, and this is all because of this brush right here. This really, really thin brush allows me to just get to the base of those lashes and get right in there and just fill out my eye. So I'm going to try this one. Now, sometimes when you're doing your makeup, you will get a spot on your eye where you get a little bit of mascara. So what I want you to do is let it dry for just a few seconds and then take a brush. This is an Eco Tools brush and this is their concealer brush, but you're just going to take it in and just buff it right out and it'll come right off after it's dried just a little bit. So you can always take some makeup remover with it too, but this is what I like to do. So that is all for my particular look. The only thing that I have left to do is highlight and put on a lip. So I'm going to take my favorite highlighter at the moment, and this is by Terry, and this is their Compact Expert Dual highlighter or powder, and it's an Ivory Fair, and this is what it looks like. Now it is a powdery highlighter, but that's what I like for my particular skin. So I'm going to take this brush. This is just a Sigma E40 brush, a real fluffy brush, and I'm going to take it in both the middle and the outer powder, and then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to start back and bring down. I'm not going to apply that highlighter here because I feel for me it just builds texture on my face, and that's not what I want. And so then I just move up and down and kind of blend that in, and then again I'm going to take that and to the other side and blend in. Take a little bit more and I blend right down my nose. And I just remembered I didn't contour my nose. So I'm going to come back in and I'm going to take this is just a angled foundation brush from Eco Tools, and I'm going to take that same Chanel bronzer we used earlier and I am going to contour my nose, going down my nose on both sides. And then underneath, I do a V-shape. And that just adds a little extra to your face. And I'm going to come back in there and just run that highlighter that I had on there straight down my nose. And then anything that I have left over, I just popped right under my eyelashes, or my eyebrows. And then the last thing that I do is I fill in my eyebrows. This is something that I like to do. It's individual for everybody. So I'm just going to take this is the Brow Wiz by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to take dark brown. And so I'm going to come in with dark brown, and I'm just going to fill in And so then I'm going to come back in with any type of nude lipstick. This is by Terry's lipstick in number 1, which I'm really liking. And I'm just going to take and apply to the lips. And I am done for today. That is my 5-minute makeup look. So if you like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe to our channel, Destined for a Little Extra. Bye, dolls.